All right, everyone. We are live. We're live from the Creeper Gallery. A little early to do the walkthrough here. We're in New Hope, Pennsylvania. For those of you who don't know, this is the Creeper Gallery. This is the main room, gallery, if you want to call it. This has all the artwork from Donna Marion, the owner of the Creeper Gallery, and Madame Clara, who's Donna's business partner. Everything you see in this room was created by either Donna Marion or Madame Clara. And Chris will take you through a quick pan of the room and show you some of the awesome artwork created by Donna and Madame Clara.
I'm not going to be able to catch everything because there's so much, as you can tell. It's just chock full of interesting new things.
And here he is, in case you're wondering.
Yes. The
Here he is.
main draw right there. Holier than that. That's the altar of worship in Donna's store. Again, this is the middle with all of its stuff and artwork and wonderful pieces. Just to give you guys an idea. Look at this. Oh, you shut the lights out, but that's all right. And of course, I spy something new. But you can't really see it too well, can you? Ooh, right there. It's a skull with this really cool design on it isn't that cool? Yeah, he shut the lights out on me. And of course, this little devilish character. And then we're headed into the red room.
I gotta turn everything on there.
Okay. We'll give you a moment. I won't give away the top secrets. There's why he's like, I'll give you guys another little quick while he's setting up. And of course, look at these guys. You guys never get to see these guys down here. Like I said, every nook and cranny is filled with things non-stop. You just let me know when you're ready, John. Huh? Okay, here we go. Into the red room.
Oh, we're doing accents already, I see.
No, just for that.
Going for a treat.
Just for the red room. That's it. That's all.
There's another one.
Donna's on.
Hello, Donna.
You gotta ask Tommy. Tommy, you gotta ask Donna if she ever fests. She's not fessing up. She's saying no. So the first item is a tin full of, there's an article in there too, John. I don't know if you saw it. There's a tin full of photos.
Got a figure sitting right by you.
Really?
Hand me the phone real quick.
Yes, sir.
Here, real quick. It's already somebody there. That's Chris right there. Right there. And there's the figure right there. Skinny. Right there.
Where is it?
Right next to you. Literally standing right where the static is going off. It's literally right there. That's where it is. Right where the static is going off.
Hey, boy, that went right out of the gate. Hello.
Let's go ahead and read it.
So
That's literally where they are.
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Tom Jones photos found in the walls of a deserted.
It's like reaching over now. Over the whole thing. You got to see this. Come back here.
Oh. Okay.
And the static dome is going all the way around.
Yeah.
Exactly where it's standing.
It's almost like it's doing something. Like it's, yeah, you're right. It's
like
standing over it.
Like, yeah.
And it's like, so this Tom Jones photos found in the walls of a deserted shack in Washington State. Farmer Thomas J. Jones was born November 9th, 1834 in Wales and died November 23rd, 1909 in Brewster, Washington. He had 3 wives and 13 children. His third wife, Hannah, was mother to them all, 13. Children, John S.,
Looks like it's
Griffith,
fixing something. or
Richard,
pouring something.
Elizabeth, Calla, Anna, Tom, Hannah, John J., Evan, Marnie, Gwenny, and Danielle. Daniel. He was also very close to his brother John. Claims are Tom is still attached in unusual happenings surrounding this piece of Old West history. Now he's right there. I'm gonna see if he's gonna let me touch the photos so we can show people. I'm just.
Now he's just kind of moved. He's no longer has his leg over it. He's standing on the side now as you approached
Like
it.
he moved
Like kind of
away
moved
from.
away from it.
All right.
Oh, gone. It actually went right at you and then vanished.
Oh boy. So these are all of the items that were found in this tin.
Photos.
That is Hannah Jones, August something. I can't read it. And then this is, I don't know who this is. We'll flip it over and see. It says something Jones. Can't read that one.
Yeah.
And then that one. And these were all found in a wall. Oh, this one's really cool.
Winthrop, is that their last name?
No, their
Oh,
names
that
are.
was just in the order. That was what
Yeah.
was in the wall.
The Jones brothers are prominent ranchers and cattle raisers of the Methwell Valley and are among the early settlers of the district. On their ranch are a number of good
All right, we're not going to read the whole.
saddle horses, but this is good information. So they dealt with horses and cattle. And then this is in loving remembrance of Thomas J. Oh, it says Jones. And that must be a misprint. And then
Hannah
Mrs.
Jones?
Hannah Jones and Thomas
Oh,
Jones.
yeah.
Age 75 and died January 2nd, 1903 to age 65. So he's 75 and she was 65. So, okay. So we got their photos and we got their death certificates. And I want to make it so you can
I
read
got to
them.
shut that clock off.
I will. I'm going to make this so it's easily accessible. You can pull them out. All right. Let me go stop that clock.
So we are going to try a different experiment tonight. Oh, there we go. The lights just all flashed. I don't know if you guys saw that. Wow.
Come back?
No, the lights just bam, 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 straight across.
Oh, wow.
We're not even started yet, and we've already got more than we need. All right, next piece. You want to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
What do I have to start?
Because this is Thomas.
Oh,
An old
so
rancher.
that makes sense. So John's an old rancher?
Oh, John, there was something on the back of this too. I didn't see that.
Pioneer gone. Died at the home of his daughter, Miss Jill McCormick of this place last Tuesday evening at the age of 65. Thomas J. Jones, Mr. Jones, was an old pioneer in the country, having come to Okanogan County 23 years ago. He leaves a large family of children, most of families of their own, funeral services at Winthrop.
Okay.
So he died at the home of his daughter. I guess she was maybe taking care of him. He felt sick.
All right, where's our lights?
I got one over there that I gotta turn on. What am I looking for? Okay. Farmer. So Thomas. Hello, Thomas. I see you're pretty active already. We did see you on our special camera over there. My name is John. This is Chris. And what we do is come and try to speak to the people who are connected, surrounding, attached to the objects that belong to them or things that matter to them or things that they were their belongings. In this case, these things were found in a wall of a shack, right?
Yep.
And we try to connect with whoever may be attached to these things, and if it's you, Thomas, and we just try to find out more about your life, about your family, lots of children. Anything you want to share with us, or about the photos, or anything that you want to tell us, we'd be happy to listen to you. I'm John. This is Chris over here. These things that seem really strange that you've already sort of figured out around the photos, around that tin box there, they react to your moving or to your energy or to you being in that area. Like I said, we've already spotted you on the camera, kind of with your leg up, leaning over the tin box, and you were kind of doing something there. I can't tell what you were doing. And these things here just change different colors, like a coloring book or like the rainbow in the sky. Believe it or not, these lights here will just change red, blue, yellow, all different colors. You saw what that little circle did. All the colors of the rainbow went around when you were standing over there. They were reacting to you. We have something that makes music like that there. We have these things that look like chicken eggs, only one is blue and one is yellow, and they have the words yes and no on them. And the way you can make them light up and twinkle is just the same way by that little tiny ball that I put up there that looks like a big marble. I just tap that with my finger and it twinkles like the stars. All right. And the reason we have to use these things is because we can't see you or we can't hear you. So we kind of use these things, yeah, like that.
Yep.
We kind of use these things to see if you're there and if you're willing to interact with us, because you could be talking, you could be standing right there in front of us, and we don't have the ability to see or hear you. All right. So, Thomas, we're going to try a lot of different ways to connect with you and speak with you. Some are going to seem really strange, but we're going to try a lot of different things. I'm going to put this little box here underneath. And this one here can make music as well, believe it or not, just by tapping. See that? Just a little music box. So, Thomas, it says you were born November 9th. I was born November 14th. So our birthdays are kind of close together. Brewster, Washington. 3 wives, 13 children. But Hannah, your wife Hannah, was the mother to all of those 13 children. And that is a lot of children.
Woo! I guess being you did horses and you had cattle, so I'm assuming that the children were important to help run the farm.
For sure. So that's a lot of children, Thomas. And I know that you did, according to the information I have, that you passed away in the home of your daughter, Mrs. Joe McCormick. You were 65 years old when you passed.
It's funny because on his memorial card it said he was 75.
Yeah, that's weird. Here it's different.
Right?
So, Thomas, what I'm going to ask first, if you could hear me, and again, if you seem to be reacting when Chris was over there, so maybe we're going to try that again, see if we can get that reaction again.
Maybe he didn't like I was touching the items or over close to it.
It showed up twice when you were over there.
Yeah.
He showed up twice. At first, he was in that corner, and the static dome detected him there. So I'm curious.
He stepped over the table
he was over the table until you.
Oh.
He was over the table until you came back, and then he moved to the side again. So we're going to try that again just to see if maybe you'll react to her better than me. Matter of fact, Do you mind doing that first?
What do you want me to do?
I want you to do exactly what you did. I want you to get up
And come right over there?
and I want you to walk over there
Okay.
and just stand kind of where you were before, to the left of the box
I
there.
was literally standing right here and just like started reading the card and just talking about the fact that he would, his name.
Thomas, could you show yourself next to Chris again? Step a little closer.
Do I look like your wife? One of your wives? Maybe your daughter?
And that's about where you were.
Yeah. I was standing right here.
Thomas, would you mind standing over there again, next to the box or on the side of the box?
I'll hold the pictures again. I don't mind doing that.
He's not there now.
Or is it okay that I'm touching your stuff? I mean, obviously these things meant an awful lot to you. I mean, the fact that you actually, there's a newspaper clipping from that actually states what you did.
Yeah, maybe maybe he was displeased. Yeah, that the photos were being touched. She literally drops them every time she touches them too. You dropped something on the
I
floor
dropped
there.
the newspaper article.
Yeah. He's not there though. Okay. All right, Thomas. Just I saw a light up there.
Okay.
All right, Thomas. Just want to see maybe if you would come back. We're going to try a few things to connect with you.
Just want to know if we triggered you. If I triggered you.
Lord knows she triggers me, Thomas.
No, and vice versa. The favors returned.
But we're going to try a couple of things. I'm going to do EVP first because I've got a feeling.
Actually, the time you showed up, I wasn't touching the photos yet. I was actually reading the card.
But yeah, you were literally standing right here.
Yeah.
Because I mapped you on there as being here, and he was there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try EVP first. First, actually, no, let's try the Ovilus. See what we get off of that. Thomas, if you could think really hard and concentrate and think of a couple of words that you want to say, I may be able to read them. I know that sounds really, really strange, but in modern days, we can do things like this. Okay, so think really, really hard about one word or two words that you want to say that relates to you. And he says, I'm lost.
No.
You're not going to be able to get that, but that's what he says. I'm lost.
It's gone.
I'm lost. Thomas, anything else? I don't know exactly what that means.
I'm sorry, Thomas.
I would
Can we
think
help
that
you?
You would be with your 1909. Your children may still be alive, or your great grandchildren. Anything else, Thomas? No. All right, let's try EVP. So, Thomas, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you some questions.
And don't forget, he was from Wales and he settled in Washington.
Okay. Thomas, I'm going to ask you some questions, and if you don't mind, I would like you to just answer out loud, even though I can't hear you now. I may be able to hear you on something called a recorder. That it has a really strong microphone. It could pick up whispers. It could pick up different kind of frequencies. So maybe this will be able to hear you even if we can't. Okay, so just try to answer the questions that you can, or if you have anything to say, just say it, even if I'm not answering the question. All right, I'm putting the recorder down. I'm actually going to put it up in your box there, Thomas, or near your box. I'll put it up here. Thomas, again, my name is John. It is great to meet you. If you were here, can you please say hello to Chris and I? I'm waiting because is that a motorcycle or something?
I don't know
Out
what
there.
it is.
So they parked right there. Must be at the light. Thomas, how many children did you have? Or do you have? Your brother and I share the same name. What is that name? Can you tell me one of your children's names? Thomas, were you 65 or 75 when you passed? Can you tell me where you were born? Can you tell me what's your wife's name, the mother of your children? Thomas, what did you do in Washington? How did you support your family? Thomas, what were you doing when Chris was standing near the box there? Is there anything you want to say, Thomas, that I haven't asked you or that I haven't mentioned? Thank you, Thomas.
So as John's getting ready to set that up to listen back to, it is a box of photos that was found in the wall of a shack from a family that, that migrated from Wales
To
and
Washington.
to Washington that had a
Farmers,
farm
yeah.
that and horses, cattle.
It's weird how they were found in a wall, though. You know what I mean? It's like, did the family live there? How did
You got to
know what I
remember
mean?
the time period that's not like today where the lands were open and stuff. So they probably hid their valuables,
Well, I'm
what
just
they
saying,
considered.
you know, that shack was a shack on the property is what I'm asking. Is it, you know?
1800s to the early 1900s.
Thomas, again, my name is John. It is great to meet you. If you were here, and my name is John. It is great to meet you. If you were here, can you please say hello to Chris and I? Say hello to Chris and I. to Chris and I?
Donna said he built the house.
What?
He built the house that these were found in.
With that background noises. It's like static distortion. That? I'm waiting because there's a. Is that a motorcycle or something? Yeah, out there. So they parked right there. Must be at the light. You never know if they'll talk while you're doing that. Thomas, how many children did you have? Or do you have? Your brother and I share the same name. What is that name? What did he say? Do you hear that? I can't make it out.
Can't make it out, but I hear something.
It sounds like Wayans. Hear that? It's like Wayans. Can you tell me one of your children's names? Thomas, were you 65 or 75 when you passed?
I hear 5 from back here.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's 6'5". There's definitely a 5. You're 75?
Yep, but it's so low. It's like 75.
Can you tell me where you were born?
What?
I'm sorry? I'm sorry.
I can hear that from here.
Wow.
Yep, I'm sorry.
I didn't hear that. That's
I'm
pretty clear.
sorry.
It's low, but it's clear.
And a male voice too.
Sorry about what?
That's got to be outside.
Gotta be. Can you tell me what's your wife's name, the mother of your children? Thomas, what did you do in Washington? How did you support your family? Thomas, what were you doing when Chris was standing near the box there?
There was nothing there?
What?
There was nothing there?
No. Is there anything you want to say, Thomas, that I haven't asked you or that I haven't mentioned? Thank you, Thomas.
That's a good, that is a good perspective, Meredith. Meredith said maybe when he said I'm sorry, he's saying like he didn't understand your question.
Yeah.
Like maybe, so I like the perspective on that.
I did hear something 5. I wasn't sure if it was a 7.
It's 75.
I thought I heard a 6.
And it's very, very low. 70. It's so very low.
All right, Thomas. I could try the spirit box with this, but how much time in? How far are we?
We are 33 minutes.
Yeah, so a couple more minutes. Thomas, Thomas, I'm going to try something before we move on and we speak to someone else. Let's turn this box on right here.
Don't be afraid. It's just loud.
It's a radio. Yeah, it's a radio, and people believe that people who have passed can kind of speak through it because, again, it's science, it's different frequencies, different wavelengths, things like that. So just try, if you can, to speak through this box here, and we might be able to hear you. I'm going to turn my recorder on. I'm going to put it all the way over here so that it's not really too loud on the recorder. I'm going to turn it on. Okay. Let me shut this off so that. All right, here we go. Thomas, if you're here, could you please say hello? Can you hear me, Thomas? Are you here? Just try really hard to talk through there. Try to catch your voice. Could you try to say hello? Thomas, I was asking about how old you were when you passed. 60, 65 or 75? Could you tell us that? Tell us something about you that we didn't ask, maybe? Tom, what was your brother's name? I'll wait till I listen back to it. Tom, tell me any of the names of any of your kids that are written, that are listed here. What was the daughter's name whose house you passed in? What was her husband's name? Joe what? She was Mrs. Joe. What's there? Thomas, anything else you want to say before I turn this box off?
Oh, the light up there went on.
There was something he said, and I thought I heard something, but I don't want to say what I think it was because
Right to you.
I could be wrong. And I asked a question about his brother.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I heard something that wasn't real nice, but we'll see. Oh, what happened?
Can you hear me, Thomas? Can you hear me, Thomas?
Yes.
Yes.
That?
Yes.
Can you hear me, Thomas?
Yes. That's pretty clear. That's why I listen back and I record it.
Sounds like cousin.
Are you here?
Yes. Again.
Just try really hard to talk through there. Try to catch your voice. Could you try to say hello?
See, that's I heard something.
What's
now.
the point?
Could you try to say hello? Could you try to say hello?
No, certain points.
I'm important? That's what it sounded like to me.
Could you try to say hello?
Oh,
Could you try to say hello?
Hello, something.
Could you try to say hello?
hollow point?
Could you try to say hello?
You have something in Wales?
Keep going because I heard gun later on. I thought I heard gun.
Thomas, I was asking about how old you were when you passed. 60, 65 or 75? Could you tell us that? Tell us something about you that we didn't ask, maybe?
I'm going to ask a question about his brother.
Tom, what was your brother's name?
This is why I heard something.
His name.
He was the best. He was the best. That's what I heard. He was the best. Oh, he was a bastard. Either one. Maybe it was another brother.
I'll be talking this about too. Tom, tell me any of the names of any of your kids that are written, that are listed here. What was the daughter's name? Whose house you passed in? What was her husband's name? Joe what? She was Mrs. Joe.
Sir.
Get much there.
All right, that wasn't bad. I mean,
No.
we'll switch. I
That
don't
was
know
a
if you
good
want to
start,
do the
Zach.
doll next.
Yeah,
or
let's do the doll.
just stuff. Thomas, we did enjoy interacting with you a little bit. Maybe
Certainly a great start.
we'll talk to you again at some point. We did see you there initially, and we did see the things all around that box there kind of reacting. Those items there, Tom, I just want to, one question I didn't ask real quick here. I'm going to run the recorder right here. Tom, those items that are in that tin box there that were put inside the wall, did you put them in that wall for a reason? Did you do that?
I wonder if your wife did it for safekeeping.
I would have loved you to have had the 3 seconds to answer my question, Tom, but
Sorry, that popped in my head. Had to come out.
unfortunately, we didn't have that. Tom, those items that are in that tin box there that were put inside the wall, did you put them in that wall for a reason? Did you do that? Is that the lights?
Yep. I wonder if your wife did it for safekeeping. There wasn't something right before?
All right, Tom, I did see the lights light up. Was that you responding to the putting the items in the wall? It's kind of an odd collection, but I'm sure that meant something to you. Maybe you were trying to capture like a time capsule, right? Isn't that what they call those things where they kind of put period things, maybe relating to your family?
Yeah, but
up there.
you
Boom.
saw light. But back in the day, it was essential to put because they didn't have the things like they do today. We didn't have, environmental control with air and heat and stuff.
I want to
So
go over that one more time.
I know they would put stuff in tin boxes and put them behind walls for safekeeping.
Hold on, let me just see. Track you going over there.
Are you here, Mr. Jones?
He's not coming back.
Is it okay if I touch your box again?
Yeah, he's not back. Okay.
Okay, Mr. Jones.
All right, Tom.
Thank you. Oh. I don't want to drop these again. Sure, you'll get frustrated with me if I do.
It's great that he was there initially.
I know. I mean, right out of the gate. Maybe it was just.
And whatever he was doing there, that was such a weird thing. I got to go back and watch that because he kind of had his one leg up and the other leg looked like he was doing some kind of task. And then you came over and he rushed at you and then gone. No, he literally went in your direction and then gone.
Did he?
Yeah. Put that over on the.
You're all right. Let's do this lovely lady. I'll turn the light on so you can see.
Oh, hid money in the walls too. Yeah, Donna probably kept the money and left the other stuff.
Ready?
Yeah. Another doll. You know, we love our dolls. She got those lifelike, not too close. She got those lifelike eyes. Beautiful dress. Wow. Very
Old
beautiful
lace,
dress.
old lace.
Yeah.
It's even got the, look at this. It's layers and
Oh, it's
layers
got
of
the
lace.
under.
It's got the bloomers.
Wow. I mean, come on.
She's got bloom. Oh, and she's got shoes
That's a fancy
with
doll.
little lace.
Lace
Look at that sock.
socks as well. Wow.
Oh wow, you were I know you were cherished, weren't you? And look at behind. These are like little porcelain hands, porcelain face, and look at the cute little curls with a ribbon.
Yeah, don't worry, we have a backup plan if Chris anything happens this time.
All right. Look, oh, she's got pretty late that matches. Okay.
Getting
So
a
I'm gonna
taste of
put
my
her
mouth.
down. You are?
Yeah,
I got a smell when
I'm getting that taste of my mouth, that metallic taste.
got hit with
Yeah,
when
that's
I
weird.
picked her up.
That came out of nowhere.
Do you hear me? I got hit with a really pungent smell when I brought her out.
I got the metallic taste.
Okay. Let me see if I can sit her. And I actually want to put the little cat ball in her lap.
Nothing on the SOS.
There you go, sweetheart. Let's see if we can get you propped up. Do you have something I could put behind her back to keep her sitting up? No?
Need something to prop her up with, huh?
Yeah, just something to put on her back. Maybe even that little stand that's right there next to the idol. Yeah, that's got the card in
If
it.
that's going to do it, I don't think that'll
Yeah, it
hold it.
might. I'm gonna put it on her under her bottom.
It's not that heavy. It doesn't have any
It
weight
doesn't
to it,
have
though.
to be. I just need her. She's not very heavy. Let's see if this works. Ta-da! There you go, love. All right, Mary's doll. Let me show you what Mary looks like.
No, the lighting isn't. There you go.
Okay. Mary's doll. This doll belonged to Mary Schutt Bosse, B-O-S-E, from 1873 to 1931. Married John William Bosse, 1866 to 1962. That's when he lived. And they had 11 children and one from another relationship. They are buried in Bird City, Kansas. Claims are the doll will blink its eyes on occasion and move in place. It is believed only Mary's attached. Now, last week when we were in here, we did another doll, and that belonged to a relative of Mary's. I don't know if it was the older sister. Might be the older sister, and the other one might belong to another family member. So, oh my goodness, did you just see that? So, if you notice, she doesn't have blinking eyelids.
Yeah, so how could she blink?
Exactly. So imagine a doll that can blink at you without eyelids that blink.
I find that hard to believe myself, but okay.
I mean, but imagine that. Okay, Mary. So you've seen what we did with the other doll, and if Dawn is still on, is this?
Do you want to take that for you?
I got
We'll
Yeah.
take that for you.
Donna. If you're on, is this what was her name? Let me take the.
You got it. Oh, you got one over there.
Is this Doretta's sister? Or was this the mother? Was this her daughter? I know that this was a family relation, that there were different dolls through the years.
So I got a headache. I
There you
got a metallic taste and I got a headache.
So Mary, we've gone
And I didn't
through
even
this
touch the doll.
before.
Well, I touched it a little.
We did this before with you. Not with you, but with the other doll, that you're part of a collection of haunted dolls.
Relative, she can't remember.
She can't remember which one. Just knows
Yeah, I'm
it's a
fine.
relative.
I have a metallic taste in my mouth that happens when
See,
I'm
I'm
usually
so
around
short. That's
something.
like smack in my face.
And I got a bit of a headache all of a
Is that
sudden.
good right there?
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
So Mary, we know that you're part of a family, you know, of you guys really, really loved your dolls. You put everything into them. They're so well taken care of. And when you think about the age of from 1873 to 1931, and we're in 2023.
Actually, I am. Sorry. Donna asked if I'm near the nun. I'm actually, where's the flashlight?
It's right there.
Yeah. It's literally right beside me. That's the next one. Sorry.
So, Mary, we have already gone over what the equipment does, and I know that you were listening. I know that you were all intelligent women. She looks, I don't know, she looks like your typical aunt that you would have, you know what I mean? Or a relative that you know. But these dolls, all of these dolls from this collection are absolutely stunning and beautiful. The only thing that is so bizarre for me, and these eyes are like really glassy, bright.
Could I stop you for 1 second? The inside of my arm, like the inside of my elbow, like that part of my arm, feels like I put something like an ice pack on it.
Let me move that because we need to focus on what we're doing.
I'm just saying, it feels like there's an ice pack on the inside of my arm. That's the way it feels right now.
So we're gonna completely remove. Watch your butt.
So Chris is handling it. Don't blame me. She's the one who took it.
There's nothing bad about a nun.
How do you know that?
I say so. Because I'm being positive.
Well,
Because I don't want no trouble.
I know what I felt with it by me
I
already.
don't want no trouble. All right, Mary, let's try this again. We have your beautiful doll. She has, I mean, the extravagance of the lace and the design of the dress, the ribbons that all match, the undercoats, the petticoats, and the fact that it has pantaloons underneath and little shoes and stockings. I mean, this isn't a doll that anybody could have. This was an expensive doll in its time, and porcelain beautiful face. So if you could light anything up, anything at all, whether it be the little ball that's in your lap if you tapped it, if the little eggs if you tapped them and made them go off. Are these on? No.
What the hell was that?
What? You heard something?
No.
How could you?
Switch it with the one up top.
No, it shut off.
Oh.
It literally shut itself off. So Mary,
Sometimes they
if
do
you
that.
if you see the light, and you just saw that this went off, if you went around it,
Try the nose, see if that one's working.
the static went off on top. I don't know if you noticed. So she's responding. So you're listening to me. You know what's going on, and you heard what I said, and you know that this makes music.
Said it wrong.
Say, we'll make it real simple, okay? So I have a request, Mary. If you can participate with us and let us know that you're here, could you light up any one of those objects that you want to, even the purple lights above your head? Just reach out and touch one of them and light them up just to let us know that you're listening and you can hear us. Could you do like what you did before? Anyone. If you picked one that you want to communicate with, and that's the one we'll stick with. Anything at all, Mary? I'm going to move this because I think that's lighting that up, right?
Yep.
All right, I did that, Mary. So can you do that same thing that I just did? Could you make any of those light up? Please? My name is Chris. This is John. We just want to get to know why you're Oh, thank you. Okay. So she likes the static dome. Yeah, that tends to be my favorite too. Can you light up the red one too on the opposite side, Mary? Is that possible for you? And thank you so much for doing it with the purple one. I love that piece of equipment myself. It's so harmless, right? And it lights up some really nice colors. So we just want to find out why why you're attached to the doll and why these dolls were so important to the family, right down the line. I mean, it's amazing. And if you know why you're here, also, how is it that the doll blinks its eyes when the eyes don't blink? That's crazy. That's kind of freaky. It's kind of scary. I wonder if you know that, Mary. Is it because you're trying to blink to get people to notice that they're not noticing you? The other thing that we know is that you tend to move in place. And I'm assuming that means you move your arm or leg or you tilt. So at any point in time that you want to do that, go right ahead and do it. You don't have to wait. Because I would love to see that myself. Can you light up anything else again, Mary? Just one more time? Anything at all? Okay, Mary, I'm going to move on to an EVP. Maybe this is one that you try to do also with the experiment, blindfold and all. Yes, no? You there?
Yeah.
I can't see you responding because I can't see you. Just a second, Mary. I'm turning this on. So what I'm going to do, Mary, is I'm actually going to put this recorder right by you, and I'm just going to ask you a few easy questions. I'm going to put this right in your lap, so it's right next to you, okay? That's me lighting that up. I'll put this down right here. And then we're just going to ask you a couple of questions. Well, let me shut this off now. The other thing is, I'm going to ask a few questions, and when I'm done, I'm going to point to John. So if anybody that's watching has a question that I didn't ask, John will ask the questions for you, okay? Okay, Mary. Mary, is this in fact your doll? What was the name of your husband, Mary? Can whoever is attached to this doll please say their name? How many children did you have? Do you know where you and your husband are buried? And if you do, could you tell us where, please? Why the attachment to the doll, Mary? Did you have a good life, Mary? Would you do anything different? Is there anything that you would like to say or share with us that I did not ask? Thank you, Mary. Nobody had questions, huh?
No.
Okay. That must be, I must ask some good questions.
Oh, Anne came in with one at the end, but you're done. Oof.
Are you okay?
Yeah, there's something going on with that thing.
Okay, Mary. Mary, is this in fact your doll? Mary, is this in fact your doll? Mary, is this in fact your doll?
Is that right after?
Yeah. Mary, is this in fact your doll? Sounds like
Really quick.
really quick.
Really low. Oh, crap. What happened?
What was the
Wait a
name
minute,
of
wait a
your
minute, wait a
husband,
minute, wait a
Mary?
minute.
What happened?
I lost the feed. Wait a minute. I don't know what happened.
You can't just start another one, huh?
I'm going to have to go out and come back in. All right. think I think we're back. Hold on. All right, there it is. Sorry about that.
Is everybody back on?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go again. And why am I hearing no questions? What was the name of your husband, Mary? Can whoever is attached to this doll please say their name? Mary.
Okay, Mary. Can whoever is attached to this doll please say their name?
Mary, under the breath. Listen very closely. Hear it? Hear it? Take it up to your ear, John. I gotta go back. I need that light though. I can't see without the light. Hear it? It goes Mary. Very light.
How many children did you have? Do you know where you and your husband are buried? And if you do, could you tell us where, please?
Under your ears.
Do it again. Again. I hear I love you. I love something. I love something. I love something. I don't know if they could hear it. I put it right up to the. I'm having like.
Well, the lights all went off too when you were
Did they?
listening. Yes.
I'm having like big time issues concentrating.
Why the attachment to the doll? Why the attachment?
Mary love. That's what you heard.
Why
She
the
speaks.
I love the doll. Maybe.
why the attachment?
Right before I speak, she says something.
Oh, and all the lights went.
Why the
Listen.
why the
No.
attachment to the doll, Mary?
It's too faint.
Did you have a good life, Mary?
Something hit the recorder.
Would you do anything different? Is there anything that you would like to say or share with us that I did not ask? Thank you, Mary.
So she's timid. She's a little bit she's not loud. She's softer. There's stuff in the background, but I can't make out, so I'm not bringing attention to it. But there's also this continual, like every now and then, like I want to say clicking sound, but it's not clicking. It's almost like, in needles. It'd be interesting to know if she did knitting or something. Because like my grandmother would do needlepoint and stuff, and I'd hear clicking of her needles. When
The owner
would
of the
be-
doll is Mary. They want you to ask what is the name of the doll.
Oh, the
You
name
didn't
of the
ask that.
doll?
Yeah.
Okay, I can ask that real quick. Okay, Mary. They would like me to ask, what is the name of your doll, please? Also, I hear clicking in the background. Is that clicking of needles, like needlepoint, crocheting, anything like that? Thank you, Mary. Let's see. Did you see the light go off?
Did it?
Yep. I'd just be curious to know if it was needle. Okay, Mary. They would like me to ask, what is the name of your doll, please? Also, I hear clicking in the background. Is that clicking of needles, like needlepoint, crocheting, anything like that? No. Thank you, Mary. That's it.
I want you to try the Ovilus with that. Oh.
Okay.
All the lights just fired again.
Up there too. Okay, Mary. I'm gonna turn this on, and if you could just anything you want to say, just say it, and just whatever you want to tell us. Okay. This will actually, we can't hear you, but this will project what you're trying to say to us. Anything at all. Anything at all, Mary. Could be about your family, could be about your doll, it could be about your life, where you are now, anything. Be cautious.
Be cautious.
Be cautious. I wonder if that has to do with your being a father.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what we need to be cautious about, Mary?
Oh, I think I know.
What do you know that we don't know? Are you giving us a warning?
No, I can't concentrate.
Go ahead, Mary. You're trying to give us a warning. It's coming.
Is that what it says?
Yeah. Thank you, Mary. So be cautious. It's coming. So what the heck does this mean? Thank you, Mary. We're gonna put you away for another time. So thank you very, very much for your help. We appreciate it. Let me very gently, very, very gently. So is this one that I should remove myself then?
You picked it up and didn't feel anything.
Nope. But I didn't really give it any chance to anything. So I just kind of like, yeah,
Well, I
whatever.
literally sat next to it for 5 minutes, and you sat next to it that whole, and I'm feeling whatever I'm feeling. I can't. I said bad headache and hard to concentrate during that whole entire thing. Now it's coming back a little bit.
So you want to mess with this next thing?
That's why we're here, right?
Okay. Let me get it. I'm gonna turn the light on. You all right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not bothering me right now because I'm connecting myself to the nun. I'm just holding on to the nun and just. I don't want to drop the statue. You want to hold the statue? I don't want to drop it and break it. Got her? So. And I think what's important to understand, that netting behind there is actually where the picture's cut out. Someone was removed from that photo. And I can open this box if you want to open. It's actually items in here. All religious related. There's also her hair in here, which we'll get to. Are you okay?
Yeah.
There's hair. Whew. That's hitting me. Okay. Beautiful hair. And these are religious pieces. Prayer pieces. And if you could see this photo, there's a picture of the girl standing next to it that's cut out. Next to the nun. And then we actually have the picture of the nun herself. So let me go set these up and then I'll read for the thing for you. Oops, sorry. I'm actually going to use that to stand that on. And then I'm going to need the nuns. So far, so good. Okay, so this is Sister Mary Rita SSJ. These items were recently discovered in a house that's being investigated for claims of dark spirits. Found in a trunk in a shed were the items belonging to Dolores Martin, aka Sister Mary Rita. She was born in 1929 and passed in 2012, so not that long ago. She attended Little Flower High School and taught elementary school for most of her life. A devout Catholic, she left behind an entire life that could fit in a trunk, most items dealing with her faith. This box contains photographs, scapulas, lace veil, and a religious statue, and a long black ponytail that was cut off her head when she became a nun. We believe there were some dark secrets in the family, which has made the belongings extremely strong and active. And with that, I'm going to let you. You okay?
Yeah. Oh.
No, go ahead. I'm going to use this one. For this one, I think you should have something to sit on. I'll hand this to you. Yeah, very airy info. All right.
take that light and put it there.
Remember? Because I'm shorter than you. It was in my face.
I didn't know the light though.
I put it right here.
Yeah, but.
All right, just use it for now for reading. We'll just
What's
put it
the other
back. We can still, I can see you. Just read it and then I'll put it back.
Dolores Martine.
Oh. Oh, even the blue lights went off.
Dolores Martine, aka Sister Mary Rita.
Are you okay? You're kind of like not, you're not like,
Yeah.
and the light just went. You just literally handled that flashlight and that flashlight is going dead.
Hello, sister.
And I think you've got a stick figure right on top of the card itself that you
Yep.
have in your hand. Yep. She
Hi.
came fast.
Hello, sister. My name is John. It's cold as wow. This cold just came all over me.
The flashlight just is practically almost dead now.
The cold is all around me.
Yeah, she's affecting you. Definitely. She's
Oops,
right
look at my
there.
hair. Look at the hair on my arms. See that or no?
Put your arm
Sister,
back out, please. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I can see goosebumps.
Sister Mary Rita.
Oh.
Again, my name is John, and this is Chris. We come here to talk to people that have passed to see if they'll share anything with us about their lives, about things that were important to them. There are several items that belong to you that are up there. Your photo, a couple of photos, statue. Would you say prayer cards were in there too? No.
Yeah, there were pictures of like things that they held at, for their
And
faith.
the home where these items are being kept, I don't know if you ever lived there at one point or your family ever lived there at one point, but they were kept in what'd she say they were kept in?
A shed. The stuff?
Yeah, like
It was.
something.
They found it in a shed.
And for some reason they were out there together, and the people who live there now seem to think there's some kind of dark energy attached to it, to the place, which again, I don't know. I don't see how you would be part of that, coming from, again, a religious background and devoting your life to.
She's very hectic around you. Like she's literally right in front of you with that card. It's like right on the card that you're holding, and she keeps reacting as you talk. Like right now, you stop talking, she stopped. But as soon as you start talking, she gets very erratic.
Devoting your life to the church the way you did, you would think that there wouldn't be anything dark that would be surrounding these objects or you or the home. Again, we're going to try to speak to you in a few different ways to connect with you. Again, whenever we talk to a religious figure, the subject of heaven, the afterlife always comes up. That's basically what we do. We try to talk to spirits, and I know sometimes people who are, involved in religion think that we are talking to demons, that we aren't actually talking to spirits, but we don't believe that. We believe that we are talking to the energy, the spirit of the person who has passed. And I want to know if these items were contributing to or the cause of what is going on in that home, and if so, why, or if
Oh,
you're.
she's sucking the battery away from your SLS. I've got power. I don't understand. Oh,
Was she still there up until the point it went off?
yep. And then she's gone. She like literally left. I'm sorry, guys, but she literally literally is sucking them. I got a warning that the battery is dead. It's and trust me, we have a power pack on it that's got power, everything. There's no reason for this whatsoever. She's here.
So, sister, is this you that is here? You can, again, those things that you passed in 2012, so you should be familiar with electronics and modern things. The things that are around the objects there, um, they react to touch, to motion, to energy. If this is you, Sister Rita, just being around or near the statue and your photo and your hair will cause these lights here to light up like a rainbow that are up there. They look like Christmas lights. These circular objects here also light up like rainbows just by moving your hand around them, like I'm doing. See that? This here makes music just by touching it with my fingers, and that gray brick, you just have to move your hand in front of it or try to touch it, and it's going to beep. We also have these, they look like Easter eggs, a blue one and a yellow one. They have the words yes and no on them. If you were to touch them, that's not working again.
Real quick, people are saying about setting boundaries. John is not setting boundaries because we're investigating to find out exactly what this can do. And if we set boundaries and we stop it, then we won't get the full answers.
So again, if you,
Oh. Do you hear a voice? Please tell me you just heard a female voice.
I'm finding it hard to break through the barrier of the headache that I have and the kind of fog.
Yeah, you seem to be like
It
at a
seems like
loss.
things are in slow motion type of thing. I'm trying to focus.
I'm also going to show you, and I want to show people this. Okay, you can see here where it says that. I don't know if I can get a focus on that. Let me see. The battery. It's saying. You see how it says it's plugged in? Oh, and she just lit up the stuff. We actually have a battery pack that's got it's only on 3 lights, which is not, it's like it's fully
into the side.
It's plugged in. Everything is plugged. I've been. Oh, she's here. She's responding. She's literally taking power from your SLS.
Sister Rita, is this you? Is there somebody else attached to these objects that belong to Sister Rita? Is there somebody else other than Sister Rita that has somehow connected themselves to these objects?
Yeah, even my lungs are getting tight. So yeah, this is something that's a little bit.
Sister Rita, is this you? Someone's playing trickster stuff here, I think. All right, I'm gonna try an EVP session first. Actually, I'll try the alveolus first. Whoever this is, I want you to think of what you want to say. 1 word, 2 words, 3 words, a sentence, anything you want us to say that relates to you. We were kind of warned before we started this. So I want you to talk now. I want you to tell us about yourself, anything you want us to know. Think really, really hard and just, so it's with family.
Sister Mary Rita, are you with family or sisters of the church? With God?
What else? What else could you tell us? Again, if this is a religious person, a nun, you wouldn't do any harm to anyone, would you?
No.
So I'm wondering what the effect is on that house and why I'm feeling the way I feel. I just don't. Why do I feel the way I feel if this is something good? That's what I'm wondering.
I wonder if the sister has something that's holding her back or or she was trying to protect something.
Again, you're making.
I'm just trying to see.
I'm gonna try an EVP session. Sister Rita, we're gonna ask you questions. This is a recorder. I'm sure you're familiar with recorders.
Sorry.
If you can, could you please try your hardest to speak out loud and answer the questions because we can't see you and we can't hear you. So just try your hardest to answer questions. And if this isn't Sister Rita, whoever it is, you could come forth and you could talk as well and say anything, even if you don't want to answer questions, just say whatever you want to say. Okay? I'm going to put the recorder over here. Is this in fact Dolores Martine, aka also known as Sister Mary Rita? What did you do before you became a nun? Did you live on the property that the trunk was found containing the items that belong to you? Do you know anything about the dark spirits or negative spirits that are inside of that home? Sister, can you tell me if heaven is real? I do feel affected by these items, headache, confusion. Are you doing that on purpose? Were you the one who placed the trunk in the shed? Is there someone else other than Sister Rita who may be connected to or attached to these items? Sister Rita or whoever this might be, if there's anything that you want to say that I didn't ask you, please say it now.
Who was the individual that you cut out of the picture or was cut out of the picture?
This is a strong one.
Yeah, I'm feeling very, very lethargic,
No, this is a
very
strong one.
heavy.
This one's zapping everything out of me as
Yeah.
far as my energy and my head is just I'm fighting through to stay on
That
point
fog.
and focus and that's surprising how quickly I sat next to that and it did that.
That was kind of, Karen just pointed out that maybe that she cut out the picture of someone that was in that
Is this
photo
in
to
fact
protect them.
Dolores Martin, aka also known as Sister Mary Rita? Also known as Sister Mary Rita.
What is she saying?
Mary Rita.
God. Too low, way too low, but it's 2 words. It's just like
Sister Mary Rita.
right there.
Mary Rita.
From here, it sounds like thank
Rita.
God. Sounds like thank God.
Rita.
Yeah, sounds like thank God.
Yeah.
Rita.
That's what it sounds like to me. Ooh, this one's strong, man. Ooh,
Yeah.
wow.
It's affecting us both simultaneously.
Ooh, man, this one's really.
What did you do before you became a nun? Did you live on the property that the trunk was found containing the items that belonged to you? Do you know anything about the dark spirits or negative spirits that are inside of that home?
Ooh.
Sister, can you tell me if heaven is real?
Wow. Man, if that's a nun, and our sister, she packs a wallop. And
She
I'm
just
I
shut
did
down.
feel affected by
She's shutting down the SLS.
these
now.
items, headache, confusion. Are you
It's
doing
got
that on
Full
purpose?
power.
These items, headache,
I just gotta chill.
confusion. Are you doing that on purpose?
Yes.
Confusion. Are you doing that on purpose?
Yes,
that
clear
yes
as
is like
day.
even enunciated the yes.
And she took away the power from the SLS.
Whoa, I'm getting cold again. There goes the hair on my arms again. Oh man. Whoa. Oh, whoa. If this is a nun, then why is she this kind of energy coming off of that?
Were you the one who placed the trunk in the shed?
Be careful.
Is there someone else other than Sister Rita who may be connected to or attached to these items? Sister Rita or whoever this might be, if there's anything that you want to say that I didn't ask you, please say it now.
Who was the individual that you cut out of the picture or was cut out of the picture?
All right. I'm going to try two different things. I'm going to try spirit box first, and then we're going to try the Estee method with a new twist. And I can only imagine what that's going to bring, but we'll give it a shot. All right, I'm going to turn the spirit box on. We'll turn it.
So on the card, I'm a little confused. They said something about a sibling being Rita and a sister Mary Rita.
No.
It's Sister Mary Rita.
Yeah, that's what they were.
That's her name.
Yeah.
So when they say sister, it's not a sibling. It's Sister Mary
Yeah,
Rita.
that's what,
That's what I'm saying because there's just conflicting stuff on here. Because Donna said Sister Rita,
yeah,
and it's
Rita.
Sister Mary Rita. Yeah, got it.
She taught elementary school. She was a teacher. All right, I'm gonna. What am I doing? I'm gonna turn the recorder on. Turn the spirit box on.
You're right, though. My forehead is hurting.
Is there anybody here who's connected to or attached to these items here? Belonging to. Is this Sister Mary Rita? Is that who this is?
Yep.
Why is there such a strange feeling surrounding these objects? Is there a problem, sister? Did something happen? Why were these items in a trunk in a shed? Did you put them in the shed? Did you ever live in that house or on that property? Could you please say my name? If this is you, sister, my name is John. Tell me, who are we speaking to? Or with? Should we be speaking with this person connected to these objects?
You know, so it's like muted from a church.
Stop it right there.
It's like it sounds like a church. Like somebody even said it too. Patricia's right. It sounds like an organ.
Somebody said something right there at the end, and there was a couple of things throughout that I kind of heard.
Turn the spirit box on.
You're right.
Turn the spirit box on. Turn the spirit. Turn the spirit. Turn the
No,
spirit.
right before I even say
Yep.
it. No.
Turn the spirit. Turn the spirit box. Turn
No.
the spirit box. Turn the spirit box on.
You're right, though. My forehead is hurting.
No. She said no, and then look.
Is there anybody here who's connected to or attached to these items here? Belonging to. Belonging to. Belonging to. Belonging to. Is this Sister Mary Rita? Is that who this is?
It's a man.
Why is there such a strange feeling surrounding these objects? Is there a problem? Sister? Did something happen?
It's the no egg lighting up. Yeah.
Why were these items in a trunk in the shed?
Stop.
That's an EVP. That's a voice. That's not the spirit box.
In the shed.
Someone says like done. Hear it?
It sounds like stop from over here.
Did you put them in the shed? Did you ever live in that house or on that property? Could you please say my name? If this is you, sister, my name is John. Tell me, who are we speaking to? Or with? Should we be speaking with this person connected to these objects?
Hear the music? You hear like that ding?
You know, so it's like muted from a church.
What?
You heard that ring?
Yeah. A couple
Like
of
somebody
times.
sitting in the organ.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna do the S-Day method with a twist. I'm gonna put the headphones on, and I'm gonna put the blackout glasses on, and I'm gonna put EMF wires around me. So I gotta connect to the spirit box and make sure that the wires aren't anywhere near.
Oh. She was like, no.
So I'll drink these over here. my, okay.
Good. You have another light there? Can I have that? Because this one is so dim. Thank you.
This is what I was looking for, and I couldn't find one. It was right next to me. No. Well, we're gonna do one more thing to try to talk to you. And I may be able to hear you better directly right into my ears.
She's saying no, or it's saying no.
Yeah.
Again, no. So you're just going to say what it says, or you want me to ask questions?
Yeah. Well, that's how it works.
It's the spirit box. Where is it? You good?
I'm just watching. I'm gonna take her picture.
I need to move this a little further.
These lights are already going crazy.
Sorry, guys. So you guys can also direct questions and I can say them too. I'm going to speak very quietly when he gets ahead. Okay. So we can actually ask very quiet questions, okay? Is this you, Sister Mary Rita? Who is attached to these items? Are you good or evil? What would you like to say to us?
Tired.
What are you tired from?
You might want a break.
Why are you haunting these items?
It's a Jesus something.
Where are you now? Is someone there with you? Why are you affecting John?
No.
Who's affecting John then? Is it something bad? Can we protect ourselves from it?
Something about the water. The two of you.
Who was cut out of the photo? Were you trying to protect the person in the photo or harm the person?
Alan?
Is that the male?
Not yet.
Did you have to deal with something?
I already beat you.
Oh, Lord. Are you fighting something? What is happening?
Playing games. I want more. Stop it.
Is this the bad thing speaking through? Are there two of you?
I've seen everything.
How can we give you peace, Mary?
Does it bother you?
What bothers? Are you glad you're gone from that house? Does the family need help? Do you need our help, Sister Mary? Should we say a prayer for you?
You heard me.
We
I
can-
won't take this.
What can we do for you, Mary, Sister Mary? Can we pray for you?
Ladies and gentlemen, there's the light.
Would you like to go to it, Mary, Sister Mary? Should we be very...
Run.
Yeah, great. My question was, obviously you got it, was should we be cautious? Are we in danger, Sister Mary?
On time.
What does that mean? Help us to understand.
1, 2. It's dark.
Would you like a light?
Time moved.
What about oh, so there's
It's
dimension.
taking me.
No, we won't let it take you, Mary, Sister Mary.
I'm free.
You are free.
Who did this?
That's what we're trying to find out. Were you hurt, Mary? Did someone hurt you? Did you come from a troubled home? Is that why you joined the service of God? Is there a heaven?
This isn't right.
What isn't right, Sister Mary? Because what we do is not...
Is this getting to you?
Yes, it is.
Please break.
Break. Do you want us to stop, Sister Mary? Say stop if you want us to stop. Tell us to leave if you want us to leave. I promise you we will stop. All you have to do is tell us, and we'll be done. Are you okay?
Yeah, the last thing it said before I took it off
Was?
it said, "It's behind you, son." And it was a female.
So she seems to be having, there's definitely some issues. She's not happy about us
Ooh, my head.
asking
Wow.
her questions. And I told her she could say stop or tell us to leave and we'd be done. And then you finished up, you took it off at that point. So I figured this one's a strong one, but she's saying there was a light on. And again, I was trying to get out the question about should we be cautious, and you said you should run. So there's a lot there.
Oof.
You got to go back and watch this. This is yeah. This is crazy because you're affected by this.
My head is just.
I
need caffeine. I need food to break whatever. And if this doesn't go away in a day or two.
Yeah, this is a very strong presence.
Yeah,
I just feel a numbing of the front of my head. Like it's just like cloudy, but not like to the extent you are.
This is on me.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Well, she was on you. She was on you on the SLS, and it was crazy that she just took power.
I feel like attached.
There's something going on here. There's it's almost like she's fighting something.
I'm trying for the life of me to figure out why this person who's, like you said in the thing, everything she owned was in a.
Yeah, it's a foggy feeling, tired, but John also has the headache and the confusion, and you could definitely tell John's more impacted by this than I am. I grew up in a Catholic church, Roman Catholic, and John, did you go to church at all?
No.
You were just baptized Catholic.
Yep.
Yeah, I am going to turn the lights on. I think we need to wrap this up and get out of here. So if you'd like to say goodnight.
Yeah, good night, everyone.
This is a pretty powerful piece. So we are going to say goodnight, and I'm going to get John out of here and get him some caffeine and hopefully make him feel better. So good night, everybody. Stay safe.